All right, Rachel, 11:17. Cold temperatures, but warm hearts, especially if you're looking for something to do be extra romantic. You always think of dancing, you think of ballet, right? Well, the Connecticut Ballet is talking about how they want you to be their Valentine. The show they're doing is Be My Valentine. I want you to say hi to Ava Prentice, who's with us, a dancer, and the artistic director, Brett Raphael. Nice to see you both. We've been talking for the last couple of minutes, waiting for the segment to start, and I always say I'm in admiration of especially the dancers, the actors. When did you start as a ballet dancer?
I started training when I was 3.
Okay.
And became a professional maybe 6 years ago. And this is my 4th season with Connecticut Ballet.
What draws you to it?
All of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're obsessed with ballet. I think you have to be to do ballet. And we're obsessed with perfecting in the studio, and then we're obsessed with the joy of performing and sharing it.
Again, non-dancer here asking this question, but is it harder? I would imagine when you're dancing, at least when it comes to like interpretive dance, you could freestyle a little bit. Is there any of that going on in ballet?
Choreographer would like it once in a while.
Exactly. I mean, you got to be absolutely precise in some of the things that you hit and everything, right?
Yes, but I think each dancer might have a different take on a character.
You were dancing before you became the artistic director. Do you agree with everything she just said?
Yeah, you have to be obsessed, but you also have to be open to new things.
Right.
We have a lot of new voices coming in.
Yeah.
We're doing, other than classical, I mean, she was trained as, and we all are very classical, but then new voices and new movement.
Which is interesting because, and for those of us, I should say, who don't know much about ballet, there really is, there's more than just the classical performances.
Oh, yeah.
There are new takes on it, right?
This program is diverse. We also have a duet we did a few years ago, which is basically about divorce, which is the flip side of romance.
Okay.
But it's all in the bubble.
I was going to say a lot of ballet dancers throwing things. No. Right? No, that would no. Tell me about Be My Valentine. Take us through it.
So I'll be dancing in 3 pieces on the program. One is a new duet that Mr. Raphael's in the process of making. It's a little dark. It's a different story. It's actually, I'm dancing it with another woman, which is exciting. Then we have another piece on the program called Interludes, which is a big group piece showcasing all sorts of different love. Young love, love gone wrong.
Which again, I mean, going back, and I was surprised that Brett mentioned something about divorce, but this is, I mean, it's a romantic medium, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also I'll be performing the White Swan Parado, which is the ultimate romance.
I was going to say that
Tchaikovsky
I have heard of. I am very familiar with that. What do you hope folks take away from seeing these younger ones dancing, especially?
Well, the energy of the dancers, and also these are intimate settings. This is not the Bushnell, which we perform at, but this is downtown at Christ Church and then Unitarian Church in Stamford. Yeah. You are literally 20 feet away from the dancers, from the White Swan. And you get to experience that, and then we have a meet and greet and a after party. So it's a whole evening.
I would imagine people pepper you with lots of questions like, how do you get into those positions, right? Yeah. Is there something that, especially when you're performing for younger kids who look at you and go, oh, well, I want to do that. What do you tell them?
You tell them that they have to love it and be passionate about it. Of course, it's really hard work. It's a lot of discipline.
Right.
But if you don't love it, then what's the point?
Yeah, well, that goes without saying everything else. You mentioned the 2 shows that you're doing. They are, I think we have the information up on our screen, which we'll put it, if not on fox61.com. You got Valentine's Day, 7:30, there it is, over at Christ Church. That's in downtown, Christ Church Cathedral, which is right in downtown Hartford. And then you take the show on the road Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock, down to Stamford at the Unitarian Universalist congregation. Yeah. It's not a world tour, but it's a state tour. You got to start somewhere, right? And we wish you best of luck and break a leg and all that. Do you say break a leg to? I just was going to say that for actors. You say that. You don't say that to ballet folks, do you?
We say married.
That's much better. I can't imagine you breaking a leg. Ava, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it, guys. Back.